Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome to this video. This is my 2019 Suzuki Jimny, and it's been heavily modified. For all you guys that haven't seen the video of the big Jimny build, you can hit that link in the top right corner to see that right now. But today I'll be going over this black box on the rear end of the car, and it was quite obvious when I bought the car I was going to put the car on 35-inch tires. So I was not able to use the spare tire that came with the car. So I thought about putting an extra spare tire on there, which was 35-inch also. But here in Iceland, we just carry tire repair kits in the back of the vehicle, so we actually don't need a spare tire. So I was toying with the notion to build sort of a cargo box because I do a lot of outlanding, and I went online trying to find some get inspired to try and find some solutions that other guys were doing. But to make a long story short, I did not find anything on the internet that resembled what I had in mind. So it was basically the same thing with the overall modification with the car. Mine is sort of special, so I just want to make a special box on the rear. There are a lot of cargo solutions if you're carrying tires, or you can carry bicycles, jerry cans, whatever. But here in Iceland we have bad weather, and we need something that really can take a lot of cold and a lot of heat and carry a big load. So when I was thinking about building this box, I went online and I found this program called SketchUp, and here is a shot of the design I actually made myself. This is what I had in mind when I was thinking about the box. It has to hold all my tools, extra fuel, and a lot of other stuff that basically you have to carry in longer trips. So this is not the end result of the box. As you can see on this picture, there's just one hole in the middle. And I was thinking at this moment to put two rotor packs, jerry cans in there, or fuel cells as they call it. But as most of you know, rotor packs is very expensive, and you basically don't need that. So just regular fuel tanks or jerry cans that cost about $10 or so. You just buy that, and if it wears out, you just buy another one, and no problem. So I took this drawing or this design to a good friend of mine who runs a steel shop, and I asked him, can you build me a box like that? And he said, sure. So a week later I came back, and this was on the floor right here. So he built a drum, aluminum drum, and it was a kind of a tough build. It has to be perfectly rounded, and it has to be the right size to fit the vehicle. It can't be too bulgy, and it can't be too thin or small. So basically this is almost like a 33-inch tire on the back, which sort of looks like there's a 33-inch tire inside the box, but actually it's just a cargo box, as you can see. Here we are at the shop. They're trying to fit it on the back of the vehicle, and they just use the same drilling holes as the spare tire had. A big problem with this design is the lid on the box, because it's perfectly round. You can see there are two basically steel rods that come out of the box. And what we do, we put wheel nuts and washers to basically make the lid stay in place. So here I'm in my garage, and the box is on. And this is actually a wide shot, so it seems it's kind of more bulgy than it really is. So there's a better shot that shows the box when it's absolutely finished. But the lid is on, and it's quite easy to take it off or remove it. You just turn the wheel nuts and the washers, take them off, and boom, you're inside the box. Okay, so I was thinking about what I would store in there, and I had a certain jerry can or a fuel tank in mind, which is the most common one. It's just a 20-liter tank, a plastic tank, and it fits right there in the middle. As you can see on this shot, it's a perfect fit. But I left some space to do some padding, and of course also I had to paint the box at a paint shop. You can see there's a lot of space in there. You can store a lot of stuff in there. Also, I had to buy rubber sealants on all the edges of the box to make it wind and dirt and waterproof almost. And also I put some silicone on all the edges. Here you can see one of the rubber seals I put on the edges. You can basically get this rubber seal in any hardware store. Here you can see I'm just testing out different stuff in there. Also, I was toying with the notion maybe I should do some other options, like more of a quick release option. So I bought these rubber bands, and I was thinking about if I would weld some special edges on the lid, and I would attach these rubber bands and stretch them out over the lid in 4 corners. That would mean just pulling the band, and the lid is off. This shot shows it very well. I might do that. I might do this option, but I want to see the drum fully finished with painted and everything. And maybe later on, I might go for this option. Okay, so we went with the cargo box into the paint shop, and on this shot you can see I also built a copy of the rear cargo panel, and I used this Raptor Paint, and this is the tintable one. This is a very smooth surface. It's not that rough surface you can buy with Raptor Paint. This is the tintable one, so you can put colors in there, any color you want. And I wanted mine black, the black finish, matte finish, in the same sense as the ARB bumper is on the Jimny. So that would match the front and the rear with the same color. So here we are, getting ready to paint the box. Good friend of mine owns this paint shop, and he did a fantastic job. I was really happy with the outcome of the color of the box. As this shot shows, they're just making the final preparations, putting on the car. And you can see the black finish, how beautiful it is. So here it is, the finished product. I've put all the paddings in there, all the rubber sealants on all the edges, and I think this came out really, really good. I was very happy with the end result here. So all I had left to do was to fill it up with stuff, some overlanding stuff. I will show you what I keep in this box. And most of the stuff I have in there is for if I get into any trouble. I have all my tools. I have some spare parts. I have a 20-liter fuel tank. And I have the some of the recovery gear you need. And this is a 17 millimeter wrench. So you just loosen up the nut on the bottom and the top. Quite easy. It's very quick to release it. Okay, so now you see the inside, and what I carry is the 20-liter fuel tank, some rugs, some lubricants, and this is the Proland lubricant I told you about with sheep wool, made out of sheep wool. I've got some straps in there, quite handy, Gorilla Tape. And here is the tools I have, and this is like the tool pouch. I have all the major tools you need for the Jimny, just wrapped up in that, and it's snugged right in there, and it doesn't move, it doesn't rattle or anything. And then, of course, you need to have tissue or wet towels for if you need to fix something, you can clean your hands. Also, I carry a battery charger. This is a must to carry on board the vehicle, any vehicle. You have to be able to charge your battery if it runs low. So this is the Arctic Trucks tire repair kit. This is a very important thing to have on board. Since I don't have a spare tire, I need everything to be able to fix my tire. And if I can't fix the tire, if it's still leaking, I still have the inflation-deflation system, as you know. And again, for those of you that haven't seen a video of the big Jimny build, you can hit that link in the top right corner and see everything about the inflation-deflation system also. So I keep the fuel tank. It's very easy to release the fuel tank. You just pull on it. There it is. Then I have some of the recovery gear here, which is very handy. I usually use it just over the winter time if I'm pulling other vehicles out of bad situations. So it's very easy to attach it again. You just pull on it, and then you just push it back on and put the wheel nuts on there, and you're good to go. So this is as simple as that. I would really like to hear some of your opinions on what you think of this box. Now you can hit that thumbs up or a thumbs down if you don't like the box. But if you like it, please push that thumbs up. On my travels, it really showed this summer when I was traveling that the Jimny needs the space for a lot of extra stuff you need to carry, especially if you're doing overlanding. But also, I have a little a bonus video for you, how I set up the thing in the back of the Jimny. And as you can see here, I have 2 boxes in the back and strapped in there. This is for just basic luggage stuff, your clothes or something like that. You just strap it in there. And I have the Lume Cube light fixed in there. And the rear cargo box that comes from the Jimny, you can see I put a strap there so the lid of the cargo box in there can't open, it can't pop up. And in there I keep a lot of other stuff, recovery gear, a jack, air hose, recovery hook, straps, a lot of stuff, spare stuff. And I just strap this on back there and it doesn't move. So this is the setup I have in my Jimny. I would love to see what you guys have in your Jimny. But I will end this video just showing the Jimny riding along in Icelandic nature. So hit that subscribe button and please share the video if you want. Thanks for watching.